Amber from the Happy Caravan. I'm a mom of 10 kids and we live in New York City. And I'm going to show you what we eat in a week. Today is Wednesday. We just went shopping yesterday, so we're starting with day one after we got home from the grocery store. And we are making cream of broccoli soup. Supposedly, according to the recipe, it is the best cream of broccoli soup. That's from allrecipes.com. I like it. I feel like it could use a little more richness. So we just put a little cheese on top and we serve it with this jalapeno cheese bread. Some of the kids, it's a little spicy for them, so they'll probably just have bread or whatever. But it's a great way to get a lot of broccoli into kids, and they actually like it. The other thing too is that we double the recipe. Here's some of the eaters. Some of the kids aren't big fans of the jalapeno bread, but some of them really like it, so they're having 2 pieces.
I'm having kombucha.
You're having kombucha? Well, you should have some soup too.
Kombucha soup for dinner.
So the recipe's good, but I think it needs like maybe either half and half instead of the milk. Also, like a tablespoon of salt, which is what we added to, so I'll put that when I'm telling you guys what's in the recipe. No, I put a tablespoon. It actually tastes about right, so it's good though. So I put cheese in the soup. Good. What do you think, Elijah? It's good? Good. We're gonna edit it, but it's still really good. I'll tell you our editing history.
He wants you to film it.
Oh, you want me to film you eating though? Is it so good? Yes, from the jalapeno bread. You're so brave because it's kind of spicy. For your tipping, that's a great idea. Smart boy. You know what would be good is cheddar biscuits.
That's basic. Isn't that basic? Well,
Kind of, yeah. That would be so good. Are you eating with Pearl? Do you want some more?
Yes.
More what? More cheese?
Hey guys, welcome to Thursday evening. We are having taco night tonight and some peanut butter snack while we're waiting. So Elijah wants to do a game night because the Giants, New York Giants. You want some more? Yeah, okay. Are you having peanut butter bread too? That is nice. Moses wants to tell us about his peanut butter bread. So we're making a couple of pounds of ground beef, and we're using the Trader Joe's seasoning mix, which actually is good for 2 pounds of ground beef, which is great because we eat a lot of beef. So here is the final taco / party party time. They're watching the New York Giants game.
This is Watson X Orchestra.
And Elijah went to the store and actually got all this New York paraphernalia. So here are the dill pickle chips, here's the salsa verde chips from Trader Joe's, and these are the cheese puff from Trader Joe's. And we're having country peach punch, which we normally don't have. And organic pink lemonade. And then we got some tacos, and we got tomatoes, taco meat. So anyway, it's fun.
There you go. Pete Simpson and White Pete, Miami and Marino's only Super Bowl appearance.
Oh, and I forgot to talk about our beans, our pinto beans. You like the pinto beans, Mo? Want a little more? A little more? These are Instant Pot pinto beans. They are so easy. 41 minutes and good. 41 minutes, some high pressure with water up to the max, a couple of cups of beans, and they are ready to go. So Naomi did her orchestra audition for Juilliard, and what seat did you get?
Well, it's not really based on the audition.
I know, but still.
Well, I didn't get the concertmaster spot, but I still in second chair, so.
Second chair. Good job. And her friend is concert mistress, right?
Yeah.
So that makes it cool. And you get to be next to her, right? So I think that's a win. So here is my plate. All of my life, I have not been into sports, but my family, at least my mom's sister, was really into sports. And so I would go to the Padres game or whatever. We were from San Diego. And I remember just being so excited about the snacks. Lots of snacks. Mark's laughing at me. Like licorice, hot dogs. I was like cool with the Padres games as long as the snacks kept coming. When the snacks were done, not as happy. But so like if there was too many innings, I was like the snacks were out, and I was not a happy camper. But anyway, so I'm not super into football, but I will admit football party food is very fun. So here's my plate. I've got tacos, and of course the chips and everything, and the drinks. But it's a easy, pretty healthy meal, and it makes for good party food. They're having a conversation over there. I don't know what it's about. Hey guys, welcome to Friday night. We are having Tuesday chicken on Friday night. We call it Tuesday chicken because my granny always made it on Tuesday when she had the servicemen living in her house. So the kids really like this. Usually we make chicken thighs. This time we're using chicken legs. And we usually have peas and rice, but we're doing sweet potatoes and this yummy stuff from Trader Joe's called Harvest Blend. Because our Saturday has gotten much more complicated since the kids have started pre-college Juilliard, and so I just do a much more simple meal. And this is something I had left over that I was going to, it was in the freezer and everything, so it was safe, but something I had left over that I was going to make last Saturday, and I was like, it's not gonna work. So we must be flexible around here, yes? Flexibility is key. Anyway, I've put the recipe in the community tab for this. Let's look back a bit. But it's like fried chicken without the frying, which is really nice. And it smells like Thanksgiving in here, especially with the sweet potatoes and everything. So if you want that Thanksgiving feeling in the middle of, I don't know, September, this is a good meal. It's hot. Is it a little bit hot? No, not hot. Is it good?
I can't eat my food because I know a mix to eat my food.
You know a mix to eat your food?
With my sweet potato. But I only do it with a sweet potato.
Oh, okay. That's good.
I'll find another way to do it with the chicken if I don't like the
Is it chicken? Is it cooked?
Yes.
Is it good? Yes. So here's Mama's plate. Kids are over there eating. Mo's fussing about something. I don't know what. Yeah. So Mo was fussing because he wanted his chicken on a chicken leg. He didn't want it cut up, so that's the big excitement. You get to, it's like you get to hold it, huh? That makes it more fun.
It makes it fun for Mo.
Yes. So I'm working on uploading our Narnia video. They did it back in June, so I figured it was time to actually upload it. You happy you got your chicken leg? Yes. So we're giving it the Thanksgiving try. No, why are you sad? You want me to talk about your food? Okay. Thanks, Mark. Mark was our chef du jour. Welcome to Saturday night. Saturday is always a crazy day. The kids, 3 of our kids are at pre-college Juilliard. Our college kids are usually somewhere else. Yes. cake. Well, tomorrow is Moses' birthday, and that's the other thing. I usually run errands on Saturday, and we went birthday shopping, and it was raining, and New York rain is unique. So, like very windy, crazy rain. And because it's so hard to drive anywhere in New York City, you basically have to like walk and take the subway. So we were out there with our umbrellas, like fighting against the wind. Anyway, so this is a day for a simple meal, and so we have, what do you want to tell me?
It was so strong it almost broke the umbrella.
Yes, it did. So the umbrella actually went upside down, like backwards, kind of like it does like in those comedy skits. So yes, so that was the kind of blustery day we had today. So simple meal, we are making our famous bean burritos, but I got this really good sauce from Trader Joe's to make it, I try to make even our bean burrito special. So I got some roasted tomatillo, salsa verde. So here are my 4 cups of rinsed black beans. So I filled it up to the max water, put the lid on, set it for, let's see here, pressure cook, hold on. So I set it for 42 minutes. Take off the keep warm because that's perfect just the way it is. And it just cooks like literally the perfect beans. It feels like cheating. I remember back in the day before the pressure cooker, you used to have to like soak beans for a very long time. Like you soak them overnight. Like if you forgot to soak them overnight, which I always did, then you had to do quick soak, and that was a pain. And like there's timers and all this stuff. Oh my goodness, so easy. I feel like a cheater, and it's good cheap food, so yes, I'm cheating. So the kids are all home, and Naomi's so sweet. She made us our Spanish rice. I actually was just gonna go for just plain old burritos, but she made them fancy Spanish rice. And then Elijah's trying out the tomatillo salsa. You have to tell me if you like it. So after the beans did their 42 minutes of pressure cooking, I just put in 6 cubes of frozen ginger. You can put regular powdered ginger too. Here's Naomi's Spanish rice, and here is a beautiful cake. What is this cake? What is it?
Pumpkin bread.
Okay, pumpkin bread. She's on a baking roll. She made a 3-layer cake yesterday for Moses' birthday, which is tomorrow. So she's a very industrious baker. So trying the tomatillo salsa.
That was pretty good, wasn't it? So you didn't expect
It's
that.
good. I like tomatillos.
Quick, I'm gonna get the salsa and everything.
Hey Moses, did you wake up? Now he's ready for snack. Mo came late to the dinner party. Did you have a nap, Mo? Yes. Yes. Buzz broke. You're right. But that's okay.
No.
Pumpkin bread has just come out. Elijah's helping us with dishes. Thank you, Elijah. That smells amazing. Hey guys, welcome to Sunday afternoon. It's Moses' birthday, so we're doing birthday things around here. I'm trying on a birthday hat. And this is the beautiful cake that Naomi made. Sorry, not Melody. Beautiful cake that Naomi made. She didn't think it looked perfect, but I think it's so gorgeous and organic. And it's a Neapolitan cake, so that's for Moses' birthday. And we're doing shish kebabs for lunch and rice in the pressure cooker. Cooks it perfectly. And earlier today, actually no, last night, Naomi made pumpkin bread, and that was just smelling so good. So, not a good day for a diet. But anyway, so that's what we're doing for lunch. The kids are upstairs. So we're having pumpkin bread. It's a big hit. Pre-lunch snack. We're all taking pictures
if I
of
made
the
that cake,
beautiful
I'd be
cake.
extremely proud of myself. To say.
Naomi's so hard on herself,
I
but
would be
it's
extremely proud of that
gorgeous.
cake.
That's not how you're supposed to do it.
So what do you think about your pumpkin bread?
Pretty good.
It's pretty good. So it's from Sally's Baking. Somebody said it was Sally's Baking Addiction, but
It used to be, but now it's not. I guess.
are they named
I
it
don't
something
know.
else?
I don't know what this is. It's Once Upon a Chef, maybe,
Once
but I don't
Upon a
know.
Chef, so good. It's so good. So here are the shish kebabs that Daddy made, looking so yummy. Even in the rain, the barbecue still works, thankfully. Welcome to Monday night. We are making lentil soup, and the kids actually really love it, which is surprising because I've made it since they were little, so that's probably why they love it. But it's so simple. It just has carrots and celery and potatoes, and I think like a cup and a half of lentils, right, Mark?
Yes.
And then like onions, chicken broth, and it's like beautiful. You can make it vegan if you want. If you want to use, we made some for Mark's sister, and she's vegan. We do vegetable broth for it, so you can, just change it up if you want to. But just really simple, really good, easy food. We just sauteed the vegetables at the beginning with some olive oil and butter. You can just use olive oil if you want to use just olive oil. I'm just cutting the celery. Lily's over here cutting the carrots. Thank you, Neil. And Elijah cut the potatoes, and I think he worked on the onions too. So, and Mark and I are actually going on a date tonight. The kids are going to stay home and have a soup and watch a movie. We have not gone out to a meal for probably, I don't know, what do you think, like 3 years? Probably. So we do still date. So we have we go to coffee shops, or we had a very romantic trip to Walmart because we had a brand deal that we needed to do Walmart shopping for TikTok. But there's no Walmart in New York City. There's only Targets. In these big cities, there's usually only a Target. So we had to go to New Jersey across the bridge, and so we just had an us moment. And I think the kids were home watching a movie. You wouldn't that's what they do when we're on a date. And so we had a lovely us moment. Plus, we do go on walks every night. Usually for about a half hour, we talk. Sometimes we fight. But anyway. He's over there laughing. But you know what? They say a marriage is going to disintegrate once people stop talking completely. So fighting's okay. It's okay to fight. Because that's how you resolve things. You have to fight to resolve. And not let things brew. So anyway, so Mark and I are going to go on a date. I don't know what part of New York it is. There's all sorts of fancy restaurants, but we do not do a lot of things at fancy restaurants because fancy restaurants have fancy prices. So anyway, we try and cook as fancy as we can. Okay, that's good. I hope so. So we're doing some onions. We got the olive oil and the butter in there. Here's the carrots. There's about 10 carrots, right, Mark?
I think so. What do you think, Leonard?
And celery too. There's a rib of celery in there. Here's I think they call it the Trinity or something of good cooking. Just the carrots and celery and onions. Mark's getting the lentils out over there. And here are our frozen baguettes. We get these at Trader Joe's. And they don't look like much now, but they're actually, this is a trick I learned from my grandmother in France, is that you can actually take baguette, and if it's, brand new fresh, you freeze it and you let it thaw out a little bit and then toast it, and it is so yummy. It just tastes like fresh bread. So Mark rinsed out the lentils.
You want to do it? No, I'll clean it.
You know me scolding Daddy for using the little can. But that's what he did for sorting. He sorted them to make sure there's no rocks. You have to double check with your lentils if there's no rocks in there. And then rinse them and stick them in.
They're green.
Just a cup and a half.
Barley.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, sometimes there's a random grain in your bean things. We eat a ton of beans and so forth because they are nutritious, and it's a great way to get protein without spending a fortune. Here's the other magic ingredient is Costco organic chicken stock. I've seen, how many do you put in there?
I think we normally put 3 of these, so that's 12 cups.
Okay. So one day, while I was making yogurt and kombucha, I would love to make my own chicken stock, but I'm just not at that point yet, time-wise. But it is a goal. I've seen Sarah from our tribe of many make it in, I think, a Instant Pot or a crock pot. So there are ways to make it more easily, I think. Oh, and sourdough bread. That's my other life goal. One day. We will probably leave before the soup is done, but this is what it looks like with, oops, sorry, camera's dead, with all of the goodies and broth and so forth together. And then you want to add the potatoes a little bit into the cooking so they don't get too soft. Usually we have like a giant russet potato, but I didn't save a giant russet potato, so alas, you have to do what you can do. These are actually the potatoes I have for our ground beef and peas and Indian meal that we're supposed to be making tomorrow. So we had to borrow a couple potatoes. Those are little potatoes. But at the end we put, I think, about a tablespoon of salt. Once it's all good and soft and lovely, tablespoon of salt and some thyme, dried thyme, which is nice. You just kind of scrunch it up a little bit so it releases its full, beautiful flavor. And then you have a really easy, delicious soup. Okay, I forgot to mention, so basically what you do is you let all of this come to a boil. And once it comes to a boil, you simmer it for about 25-ish minutes. You just want to taste the lentils and just make sure that they're, basically when the lentils are done, it's done, so. And of course the carrots and so forth, but if the lentils are done, chances are the carrots are also done. We're snacking as we're waiting on bok. It's really hard to find, but we did find it on Amazon, thankfully. It's like a...
Delicious.
It's yummy. Sorry, the kids even like it. So it's like a cracker, kind of like a cracker bread, but it's super, super yummy.
Yeah, it's whole wheat.
Whole wheat, yeah.
There's good stuff in it.
Oh yeah, I think it does have yeast in it, yeah. It has sesames and whole wheat. Yeah. So now we're all done, and we're gonna put in 3 teaspoons of salt or a tablespoon, which is the same thing. And should be salty enough. Yes. Now we're just putting in the thyme.
Am I being a rhino? Yeah, I'm being a rhino.
Crush it to release those.
Just crush it to release the yumminesses, and it smells so good. Yummy, yummy. Soup.
Oh, that's what it is.
Soup's on. Street. So here's our date place, Café du Soleil, even though it's no more soleil right now.
Terrine au saumon.
What is it?
Terrine au saumon.
Terrine au saumon. So there we go.
So it's like a gelatin salmon.
Oh, cool.
That you put on the little.
Did you ever have it in France?
Yeah, I've had this before.
Okay, so Mark's a Frenchie, so he knows about this. Petit cornichon. So I got a Cobb salad, and Mark has a filet mignon, but we're gonna share.
This is really amber.
That's really mine. Yes.
But since we're sharing.
We're sharing. Give it to me. Thank you. So we went on a lovely date. We have not gone out for a long time. Back when we were first dating, like 24 years ago, we're old. It's almost a quarter of a century. Mark used to take me to a little place called La Provence, which was in San Diego. It was a French provincial place. It was super fun. So
We had fun until the place closed down.
yes, until the place closed down. So it was like memories. On the train.
That is the mission. You forget. I've moved beyond your vision. I'm free. You're the only
Is
one.
that blue milk? Hey guys, welcome to Tuesday. Today's the day we go shopping again. So we usually have a more complicated meal earlier in the day, and then for shopping time, we usually have like bean burritos or something. But here's our slightly more complicated meal. It is our beef, I guess it's called stew with potatoes and peas. And we have it with naan. As you can see, the kids ate most of it already, so that's a good sign. Sometimes there's meals the kids don't love, and I usually try and, oh sorry Mo, I usually try and remove those from the, if enough kids don't like it, I remove it, but kids always like this one. So I actually put the recipe for this a few posts back on the community tab if you guys want to see how you make it. So earlier today we cut the potatoes, we were making the stew. It's from a cookbook from Costco and you can find it used online. It has onions, serrano peppers. He takes out the seeds. Anyway, so here is the finished product. And I usually don't have a whole piece of naan because it's white bread and I try and stay away from white bread. And I ate recently, so I'm not having a ton, but the kids usually eat more, but it's just a really simple, it's almost like shepherd's pie-ish, but not too complicated, thankfully. There's Elijah's portion. Is it good?
Yeah.
Yep.